Hi, I'm Gabi Neuer and welcome to session 7 with Tara. Today my plan is to introduce the cinch to her, and for that purpose I had put the bareback pad already beforehand in the arena. And when I entered the arena she got a major scare of the unknown object there on the block. So we started this session with a little bit of an excitement. Now to calm her down, I'm just gonna walk around the arena like I actually had planned, and well, see how we go from there. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep the same patterns as I used the last times to calm her down, to keep improving them, and also work on having better circles and transitions. And then as a new learning, introduce the cinch. Huh? Come Tara, let's go. Ja. Ja. So I think this was a really nice example for how upsetting even small tiny changes can be to horses like her. Can never underestimate. And some horses are very aware of any little change. So, and even if we know, we can argue, hey, this is just a bareback pad being on that block. For her, this block looks completely different. And horses don't have the ability to recognize shapes as clearly as us. And they don't have the ability to reason. So, we just had a look. And she figured out that this was not gonna eat her. But still, it seems when she goes emotional and excited, she enters into an emotional spiral and loop, and it gets pretty intense for her. So, and this is why it's even more important that now I just wait and I just walk around until she's back to quiet. Good girl. This is a little bit a situation of Jekyll and Hyde. We always have to keep in mind we're actually dealing with two horses in one. One horse that is attentive and calm and smart and nice. And when something triggers their instinct of flight or scares them, they completely switch to a different mode in their brain. And they're sometimes not recognizable anymore, and it seems like they forgot everything we taught them, and they don't see us anymore, they don't hear us anymore, and we need to treat them as the horse they are right now in that very second. And that might be very different than I would treat her when she's like she's right now. Tara, let's go the other way. Good girl. Good. You're almost in. Good mouse, fine. Come. And the advantage of horses like her who are so reactive and sensitive is also that they're very light. As you could see right now, they're very receptive to our body language, what we ask them to do. They're general horses who really like to do good. And just as they're sensitive to their environment, they're also sensitive to what we ask them to do. Yes, da, eine Maus. Super. Let's see if we find that itchy spot back. Huh? Come. Good. Now I feel her come back to her nice and centered, calm self. Yeah. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah. Huh? Let's come back to the terrible pad. Smells horse, huh? Yeah. As soon as she goes distracted, I refocus her, give her something to do. Good. So today, when introducing the cinch, I'm gonna make use of the disengaging. I'm gonna need that because my objective always, when introducing the cinch, is to have no box. And disengaging is very powerful to introduce the cinch and to resolve tensions the horse might experience from being cinched up. And for that, I need to make sure, before I put the cinch, that I have really good disengage. Really relaxed, nice disengage where the horse crosses the hind feet evenly, like she did here. Yes. Oh. Good. Eine Maus. Ja. Voilà, mal sehen. Huh? Yeah? Good. Yes. Yep. Good girl. Good girl. Ja. Oh. Voilà. Eine Maus. Hm? Voilà, Mäuschen. So now when I'm warming her up a little bit at the trot, I still keep in mind to improve her emotional fitness at the trot with higher gaits. Good girl. So I constantly evaluate how high does she carry the trot, how fast does she trot, how does she carry her tail. And here she's really looking out to the outside, pretty strong. The tail is high, the back is tight. So it indicates all. She's being excited. Yes, there. And this doesn't mean that I'm doing something wrong. All this means is that I need to keep going a little longer. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. She seems to be more balanced to the left. Good girl. Oh. Oops. Yeah, good girl. Huh? Good. So she seems to be more balanced to the left. When a horse feels unbalanced, out of balance, this can absolutely add to the emotion, because you would not like to feel like you're gonna fall over any second either. Good. Oh. Yes, good girl. Up. Good. Yes. You can see she's quite distracted, looking to the outside a lot. Each time I do a touch, it causes her to put the attention back on me. Ah, Mäuschen. All right. Now check a bit on confidence with stick and string in motion. It's important that horses Know the difference in my body language. Now I ask you to move when I use the stick, but now everything is okay. Now the stick means nothing. Good girl. And especially for very reactive horses, I want them to be able to stay calm when they do this. Also at the trot, not just at standing still. Good girl. Yeah. Good. I'm waiting for her to go down to walk. Good. I like that she's not trotting super excited. Yeah, there. Good girl. Yes. But I had actually just intended to do this exercise at the walk. So she took a trot because she was a bit excited. Just wait until she can relax enough to walk. Yeah, huh? We do that again. Good. This exercise is an excellent preparation for the rider. And to get used to movement above and on the side, the position of the rider. And this is something that can scare a lot of horses quite a lot when they see your hand move up there for the first time, especially on the right eye. So this is a really great exercise to get horses super confident with movements on their side and reduces the risk of sudden reactions a lot during the first few rides. Good, Tara. Come. Good. Very nice. Good, the mouse. Very good, yes. What a nice sign of relaxation. Perfect. Find the mouse. Huh? Put your head down. Yeah. Now keep your head still. I'm helping her a bit to find quiet. Yeah. 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 Good, mouse, huh? There, yes. Good. Horses who are so fidgety and distracted and emotional, sometimes you need to give them a little help. Lower their head, hold their head in one place gently, not forcefully, and help them to find calm. Voila. Good girl. Stay out. Oh. Oh. Good. This side she's got a bit of a trouble to stay out in the circle. Oh. Good. And she's a bit more unconfident. Good. Good. This is very common, that horses are less confident on the right side. This is perfectly normal, even with horses who have been handled correctly and a lot since birth, which was the case with her. Good. Good girl. Good. Voila. So here you saw I had to break it down into steps. I noticed she's not confident with her swing the string over right away. So just caught the string, get her good with the stick first, and then go back to also throwing the string over the back. Eine Maus, huh? Good. Ja, here, good girl. Huh? Oh, Liebe. Eine Maus. Oh. Now we try the trot. Good. Started to walk. Oh, good. 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 Voila. Good. Voila, girl. Very good. Yes. Very good girl, huh? You're so good. Yeah. All right. So now, for me, she's really nice and calm. She's connected to me. I'm going to introduce the pad now. Yeah. So, when introducing the cinch or the saddle, I like to split it up into 2 steps. First, just the cinch. Up. And then, once the horse accepts the cinch, I will introduce the saddle. Yeah, because the saddle has the additional element of the stirrups bouncing and the flaps flapping, it's just noise. And here I can really isolate the sensation of the cinch. And the more I can break steps down, the easier learning will be for the horse and the less defensive reactions I will get. So, and we're introducing the cinch. Well, you can never know how the horse reacts. I have no idea how she will react. And this is why you want to do it only on the calm horse, in a safe environment, where you have good footing, safe fences. And the objective is not that you put on the saddle and the cinch up, let your horse loose and buck it out. The objective is that you gradually really introduce the cinch and the pad in a way that the horse can be confident and learn this is nothing dangerous, because ultimately horse that's bucking is expressing some kind of discomfort and scare, and it's just not feeling good. And this is what I really want to avoid. So now first I rub her here on the back. Yeah, no. Put it on like a hat. And then rub her with the back pad really nicely. Yeah. Yes, huh? Good. Good girl. Turn her around and you can see a bit. Yes. Tara. Yeah. I have the rope over my left hand, my left elbow. Like this, if the horse really starts to move, I can quickly go into the rope and control the horse's nose, and the horse can only walk around me. It also allows me to show the pad to the horse. And when I turn around, it's easy and the rope does not get in the way. Tara mouse. Here she's finally letting go of the scare in the beginning. Tara. Yep. Do that also on the other side. Okay. Oh, all right. Voila. All right. Now she's really confident with that. Let down the cinch. I'm not gonna sneak anything or be super careful with anything here. I'm attentive to what she thinks. But I'm not gonna do it super careful because I want her to notice. I want her to be involved in everything. Like here, show her the cinch, let her look. Horses can get afraid of the most ridiculous things. I once had a young horse, he was afraid of the little noise it makes when I let the cinch down of the cling of these metal parts. Huh? So you really want your horse to be super engaged with you. So when closing the cinch, you first want to make sure you rub the sternum. Yeah. Yes. And stay in contact with the sternum. Reach down, get the cinch, have it in contact. There's no surprise. And the first tightening you do is going to be really gentle, just touching the rump of the horse, nothing more. Okay, lay it down on the other side. Good, huh? Vai ser, huh? Voilà. So this sucking back is a typical sign of a horse reacting a little bit to the cinch. So I notice I have the cinch secure enough and I disengage her. The disengaging allows you to feel the cinch, but the first few steps are safe. A horse that is disengaging the hindquarters, yes, can't buck. No. Just let her feel the cinch now. You're good. Move the pad a bit. So this very first reaction I saw might not seem big, but it tells me she is reacting to the cinch. And the cinch is very loose right now. Yeah. And if it would go ahead right away, tighten it up, make it really tight, I would provoke that the very first experience she has with the cinch is a really scary one, and she would go into a buck thing. And this is what I really want to avoid. I'm gonna cinch it up a little bit more that I can close it. Press down in front of the withers. Yeah. This is the spot where stallions bite when they mate a mare. This is to immobilize the horse, and pressing down on this spot helps to keep the horse quiet when cinching when you have a young horse. Good, disengage. Good. So, like here she gets stuck. She's not crossing as nice. And I know that the horse is being tight. When they disengage, it's less good than when the horse is no cinch. Yes. So when the horse can't cross, sucking backwards or disengaging is really hard. I know, there's some tension in the horse from the cinch. Good. Yeah. Yes. So the cinch is still really loose. Minimals, huh? Just gonna let her feel the cinch and wear the cinch now, a little bit. Gonna do some easy stuff. Yeah. Look good. Hola, Moisien. So it's a completely new sensation for her, and horses who are on the confident side of things, for them it's usually not a big deal. But for horses who are anyway as unconfident as her and so sensitive to any little change as her, it's even more important that we break things down into little steps. And make sure that the horse has an as easy learning experience as possible. So you see I'm doing really frequent changes of direction. This also helps her first to feel the cinch, and second to dissolve eventual tensions. If I just let her run in a circle, Usually what happens is it gets more and more tight and enter into a not so good emotional spiral, and that is where the bucking starts. And then I have exactly what I don't want, negative first experience with the cinch. Everything new in the material that I introduce should be not a big deal. Yeah, huh? Mini moose. Good. Good girl. Good. All right. Let's check for a little trot. Tara. So I'm asking very gentle for the trot, because that is also one moment horses easily buck the first time I ask them to go forward. Good. Voila, my cien. Oh, good girl. Yes. Yeah. Good. So when she trots, I really carefully observe the area of your back. Yeah. Just behind the pad. If this area of the back is rounded like the cat of a back, I know there's quite some buck in here. But her back is straight. Yeah. Good. Her back is supple. Good. So that's all right. And I cinch up a little bit more. Press down here on that spot. Yep. Good girl, huh? First steps I do is disengage. Make sure she disengages at least 3 times really well. Not backwards. Good. Yes. Other side. Good. All right. Good. Let's go back forward. Yep. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Good. Yes. Good. I quite like that little relaxed trot here, and also she's stretching from time to time. Yeah. Good. Good girl. Voila. Voila. Oh. Yes. Super girl. Yeah. Lick and chew, blow out. Perfect. Good girl, huh? Voila, my cien. Yeah. There. Yes. Yeah. So here I have had one of these moments where she was really with me and calm. Yeah. Yes. Good girl, huh? Voila. This is all really exciting. Good. To the right, she definitely feels very crooked. Yeah. And start to think about helping her to find better coordination. Yeah, touch it. Good. Yes. You're gonna continue. Yeah. Good. 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 Yes. Good. There. Oh. What am I saying? Yes, there. Good girl. Voila. Huh? Very good. Huh? Yes. All right. So this is going really well in my eyes. I'm having no big reactions towards the cinch. She's pretty connected right now. So I'm gonna go through my little routine of the little yields to finish the session. Huh? Hey-yo. Backwards. Tara? Yeah. Yes, good girl. Yeah, and quarters. Good. Very nice. And reflection. Good girl. Voila. Belly scratches. All right. Turn the front. Yes. Very good. Don't push. Don't push. So when she pushes down in the halter like this, I vibrate my hand to discourage this behavior. Yes, good girl, perfect. Yeah. Because this will be the same later when I ride her. At one point she will, because she is so worried about restrictions of her nose, pretty normal for horses who are very forward, she will push down into the rein, and I wanted to really learn to respect the feel of the rein. Yes, perfect. Hindquarters. Good. Very good. No sucking back like the other sessions. And reflection. Very good girl. Yes. Very good. Yes. Huh? Front end. Yes. You also see today I get a lot of really good steps with that front end yield. Except when I say it. Don't push here. Don't go forward. She's not loosening up this right shoulder. Ah. There. Yes, there. So now see I went back to something more clear, more forward on the shoulder. And also start tapping her shoulder. This helps really well if a horse does not respond to steady feel anymore. Yes. Good. Good. Yes, there. Yada. There. Good. Yes. All right, huh? Life is hard when you're not allowed to look around. Good girl, huh? Voila. I'll try that again. Good, there's a lick and chew. Voila. Good. 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 Voila, fine. Good. Yes. Good girl, huh? All right. Let's go finish the session with the mounting block. Am I seeing? Good. Don't push on me. Just to mention, now the cinch is not cinched up enough in a way that I would get on here. This is I'm gonna cinch up every session a little bit more until finally I reach the point where it's cinched up so much as I would be riding her. So now I have here, when I rub her back, the element of the noise of the pad. Some horses are very afraid of the noise the saddle or the pad makes, or later on your jacket when you ride. So it's a very important detail to keep in mind, that some horses can be afraid of this. They don't have to be, not all horses are afraid of this, but just check on it. Make sure your horse is not worried by weird noise here. You have the reasons for bucking or whatever reactions during the first rides. Can be sensation, vision, the horse sees you left and right and above, and you're kind of in a dead angle up here. The noise factor, yeah. Yep, there's a car. Good girl. You check on all this. So now this is the noise factor. Earlier, when I was swinging the string over her back, I was checking the movement factor, the vision, and well, the sensation. I'm gonna not check now. It's gonna be then when I come to the point that I do a potato back. You're missing, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Minimals, huh? Yeah. I really like it how she can stand here today and just relax. Although there was just one of our utility vehicles driving by. Yeah, animals. It's really good for her to see stuff. Horses who are all the time just in the field. Well, it's good for them to be in a herd and socialize and run, have the freedom. But it also means to see really little of the world. Animals, huh? All right, let's check the other side. And Tara. Good. Voilà. Eine Mädchen. Eine Maus. Voilà. Eines Mädchen, huh? Yeah, there's quite some noise. Eines Mädchen. All right. Kleines Mädchen. Eine Maus, huh? Ja. Very good. All right. Gonna finish her session on this today. I think she has done really good considering the big scare she had in the very beginning of the bareback pad. I'm really happy on how she did with the first introduction of the cinch. No, Tara. So if you have any questions regarding that, please make sure to ask. I'm gonna help you further. And otherwise, see you again next session. Minimum, huh?